guys, a few weeks ago, as I said to you, somebody asked if I could start doing European leagues, and there's just too many to do, and at the end of the season, difficult. But I said, all right, I'll start. At least I'll start with the Italian league, see how it goes, see if you guys enjoy what I say or not, and if you don't, I'll forget it. If not, I might do the Italian league and the Spanish league next season. But here we go. My predictions for the Italian league. I don't know if any of you watched, last week, Napoli versus Genoa. Honestly, what happened there? Napoli, if they'd won that, title's in their hands, basically. And at home, Genoa, right, mid-table, bottom of the table. So I know they were fighting just in case they got relegated. But Napoli, the nerves came out. I mean, about 10 minutes to go, they managed to, they were 1-1 for a lot of the game. And then Napoli got the goal. And I think they lost their bottle. They 2-1. They just backed down, went into defence. And then Genoa got the equaliser. Oh, my God. It still puts Napoli into a great position. But, that's now meant that the last two games, well, seriously, guys, they can't afford to drop points. They're 1 point ahead of Milan. And with 2 games to go, just cannot afford to lose it. Anyway, here we go. I'm going to start with my predictions. Genoa, they're out of the relegation now. They're safe versus Atlanta. Atlanta still, they're going to get Champions League, I think. Really played brilliantly this season. I've got that last game of the season at home for Genoa. And after last week, they're going to want to show something to their fans. But I still think they're going to lose. I've got that down as, I'm actually going to change it. No, I'm going to put it down. Genoa 2, Atlanta 2. I actually think Atlanta will win that in the end. I really do. But there you go. I'm going to go. You see, how football can change. I'm going to go Genoa 1, Atlanta 2. Juve versus Udinese. Juve at home. Udinese, they've got nothing to play for. Genoa, Juve 2, Udinese 0. Monza, Empoli. Come on. Monza dead, buried, relegated. Empoli, second from bottom. They can still save themselves. So I've got Monza 1, Empoli 2. Because Monza are going to want to show a bit of pride last game of the season to their fans. Cagliari, Venezia. My God, again, Cagliari, they could go down if they're not careful. So they've got to win it. Last game of the season against Venezia, who are fourth from bottom. Only 1 point, above Lecce and Empoli. So they could go down. They've got to fight for that. But being at home, I've got Cagliari 1, Venezia 0. Inter versus Lazio. Well, that's a big game. I mean, crying out loud. Look what just happened during the week. I don't know if anybody watched it. But, they lost to Bologna in their, basically was their cup final, FA Cup final. And it was brilliant. I'm not that I'm anti Inter Milan, but you want Bologna to win, and they're, it could have gone any way because they're both, one. I think I think Bologna are just above them in the table. So Bologna, will they really sort of do well the rest of the season? I don't know. But as far as Inter's concerned, versus Lazio, hard one. Will their heads be down? Lazio and Roma are fighting for pride in Rome. They're how many points above each other? Yeah, Lazio 64 points, Roma 63. I think it will be Inter 2, Lazio 1. That's what I think. Lecce Torino. My gosh, Lecce, they've got to win that. They're going to go down if they don't win that, in my opinion. Torino, come on, they've got nothing to lose. So I've still got that as Lecce 1, Torino 1. I'm going to change it again. Lecce 1, Torino 0. Then we've got Verona. Did I say Inter 2, Lazio 1? I can confess, I'm getting so excited what I'm saying here. Verona versus Como. Oh, dear, both nothing really. Verona, if they don't win, they're at home. Como got nothing to play for. Verona 2, Como 1. Parma, Napoli. Now, come on. Napoli, Parma they've got to win this to stay up. If they don't win this, they're in trouble. They're 3 points clear, I know. Goal difference is also in their favour. But they're going to do a Genoa on you if you're not careful, and you're playing away. But they've hopefully got to come at you where Genoa just literally parked the bus. You've got to win that. You've got to go from it from the start. So I've got Parma 1. They're going to score. Napoli 2. You got to win it. Otherwise, you don't win the league, in my opinion. Fiorentina, Bologna. Bologna are going to be high from winning the cup. Fiorentina at home. I think Bologna will lose that. I'm sorry. They're going to be so high. It's going to be 2-0 to Fiorentina, just as a goodbye to their fans. And then Roma, Milan. Oh, my gosh. Roma 1. They've got to win that. They've really got to win that to try and get above Lazio. Milan, I think they'll be on a downer after losing the cup. 0. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. There's some big games there. Inter Lazio will be a great game to watch, guys. Anyway, that's my football predictions for the Serie A. Oh dear. It's all over the place, Serie A. It seriously is. Anything could go in here, but it's actually quite exciting. At this moment, it's more exciting than really the Premier League, because so many clubs can still go down here. And, 2 clubs still fighting for that, for the title. Football Chat and Sense of Reno talking.